update.
Good evening and welcome. I am Iroyin Adebayo with the Carnival Radio News Update. The federal government has announced plans to recruit 3,500 teaching staff across federal unity colleges nationwide. The Minister of State for Education, Dr. Yusuf Sununu, made this announcement at a two-day National Stakeholders Forum on secondary education in Nigeria. Dr. Sununu stated that the recruitment of these teachers will significantly improve the quality of education, adding that the ministry had trained more than 1,000 staff in technology application in education through its research resource center. He said that the approval has been secured to build an additional 50 model schools across the country to enhance teaching and learning. Meanwhile, the chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmood Yakub, has called on security agency to remain vigilant and ensure smooth conduct of Edo and Ondo governorship elections. Professor Yakub made this call today at a meeting of the Inter-Agency Consultative Committee on Election Security in Abuja. The Edo governorship poll we hold on September 21, 2024, while that of Ondo is slated for November 16 this year. The INEC boss emphasized the need to protect elections materials, personnel, and polling activities, while reminding security forces to adhere to the rule of the engagement for electoral duties. He expressed gratitude to security agency for their support during recent electoral activities, including the continuous voter registration in both states. In another news, a controversial document entitled The Counter-Subversion Bill 2024 went viral on social media. The bill was sponsored by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Dr. Tajuddin Abbas, and it scaled through the first reading and proceeded to the second reading, where its general principles will be debated on July 23. It is aimed to impose stringent penalties on Nigerians who fail to recite the newly approved national anthem or abuse politicians or community leaders. According to the bill, anyone found guilty shall be fined up to 5 million naira and will face 5 to 10 years prison sentence or both. Meanwhile, Nigerians have begun calling for the abolishment of the bill, while describing it as anti-people and a decree in democratic society. On the foreign scene, President Zelensky says Ukrainian troops have advanced between 1 to 2 kilometers into the border region and captured more than 100 Russian soldiers. Ukraine claims it has launched a surprise offensive in Russian territory and bombarded the neighboring border region of Belgorod, where the governor has declared a state of emergency. U.S. President Joe Biden says Ukraine cross-border incursion into Russia is giving President Vladimir Putin a real dilemma. Poland National Public Prosecutor Office says it has received a European arrest warrant in case related to the attack on the Nord Stream pipelines that was issued in July. In the interesting world of sports, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has welcomed back Jurriën Timber to first team training today. Timber return comes as a boost for the Gunners ahead of their opening Premier League fixture against Wolves. The Dutch defender signed for Arsenal last summer but missed almost the entire 2023-2024 campaign after suffering an anterior cruciate ligament injury on the opening day of the season. The 23-year-old returned against Everton on the final day of the season and was part of Arteta's squad for the US pre-season tour. Timber has now been pictured back among his teammates in the first team training ahead of the opening game of the season at the Emirates on Saturday afternoon. And that ends the Carnival Radio News Update. Thank you so much for listening. I am Ibrahim Adebayo. You can download the Carnival Media app from the Google Play Store and iOS App Store. Do enjoy the rest of your evening. Ẹ kú ìrọ̀lẹ́ o, àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn la mú wá sétí ìgbọ́ yín láti iléeṣẹ́ Carnival Radio. Ibrahim Adébáyọ̀ lóníròyìn yìí. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ni wọ́n ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fi ìkéde síta báyìí láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò ìgbanisíṣẹ́ àwọn olùkọ́ sáwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ girama tí wọ́n jẹ́ tìjọba àpapọ̀ tó wà yíká ilẹ̀ yìí. Eléyìí tó sì wá jẹ́ wípé àpapọ̀ àwọn olùkọ́ tíjọba àpapọ̀ fẹ́ gbà náà ni wọn kò dé ní 3,700 níye. Ẹni tí í ṣe mínísítà fọ́rọ̀ ètò ẹ̀kọ́ lábẹ́lé ọ̀mọ̀wé Yusuf Sununu ló ti sọ lójú ìkéde ọ̀hún bẹ́ẹ̀ lónìí níbi ìpàdé ọlọ́jọ́ méjì tí wọ́n ṣàgbékalẹ̀ rẹ̀ fáwọn èèyàn tọ́rọ̀ ètò ẹ̀kọ́ girama kàn gbọ̀ngbọ̀n. Bákan náà ni ọ̀mọ̀wé Sununu tún ṣe lálàyé síwájú nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ wípé ètò ìgbanisíṣẹ́ ọ̀hún ni yóò mú kí àyípadà ọ̀tun kó tún dé bá ẹ̀ka ètò ẹ̀kọ́ girama. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò ṣàìtúnṣe láfikún wípé iléeṣẹ́ ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ló ti láǹfààní àti ṣe ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bí a ti ṣàmúlò ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ayé òde òní fún ìgbélárugẹ ẹ̀ka ètò ẹ̀kọ́, èyí táwọn olùkọ́ bíi 1,000 kan níye jàǹfààní ẹ̀. Ọ̀mọ̀wé Sununu sọ di mímọ̀ pẹ̀lú wípé iléeṣẹ́ ètò ẹ̀kọ́ nílẹ̀ yìí ti gbàṣẹ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kọ́ àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ àwòdámi ẹnu ti ìgbàlódé bíi 50 níye yíká ilẹ̀ yìí pẹ̀lú lẹ́yẹ ọ̀sọ́kà láti mú kí iná ètò ẹ̀kọ́ túbọ̀ máa jògèrè sí sọ́wọ́ wájú. Nínú ìròyìn mìíràn, alága àjọ elétò ìdìbò nílẹ̀ wa ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Mahmood Yakub ló ti ké sí àwọn àjọ elétò ìbò pátápátá láti joyè olúlalá kan fi sọrí lásìkò tá a wà yìí lójúnà àti rí dájú pé ètò ìdìbò sípò gómìnà tí yóò wáyé nípínlẹ̀ Edo àti Ondo lọ ní ìrọwọ́rọsẹ̀. Ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Yakubu ló sọ̀rọ̀ yìí di mímọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lónìí nílùú Àbújá níbi ìpàdé ìdákọ́ńkọ́ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ elétò ààbò tó wáyé. Ètò ìdìbò sípò gómìnà nípínlẹ̀ Edo ni yóò wáyé lọ́jọ́ 21 oṣù kẹsàn-án ọdún 2024 tí ètò ìdìbò sípò gómìnà nípínlẹ̀ Ondo náà yóò sì wáyé lọ́jọ́ 16 oṣù kọkànlá ọdún tá a wà yìí níbàámu pẹ̀lú bí àjọ INEC ṣe ti ṣe àlàkalẹ̀ wọn. Bákan náà ni alága àjọ elétò ìdìbò nílẹ̀ yìí kò tún ṣàìsọ lásán yẹn wípé ó ṣe pàtàkì púpọ̀ káwọn òṣìṣẹ́ elétò ààbò gbájúmọ́ bí ètò ààbò tó péye yóò ṣe ti wà fún àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ INEC pẹ̀lú àwọn èròjà ètò ìdìbò ṣáájú àti lọ́jọ́ ìdìbò gangan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Yakubu kò ṣàìtún dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn àjọ elétò ààbò fún ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ wọn pẹ̀lú pàápàá lásìkò ètò ìforúkọsílẹ̀ àwọn olùdìbò tájọ náà ṣagbátẹrù rẹ̀ láìpẹ́ yìí láwọn ìpínlẹ̀ méjèèjì tọ́rọ̀ ètò ìdìbò ọ̀hún gbèrú. A ò ní rí jù báyìí lọ lórí àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn láti iléeṣẹ́ Carnival Radio. Ibrahim Adébáyọ̀ ló ti ń ròyìn. Ẹ láǹfààní àti dáńlóòdù app Carnival lórí ayélujára App Store tàbí Google Play Store kẹ̀sì fi sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ yín lẹ́bàá láǹfààní àti máa gbọ́ wá láti ìgbàdégbà kẹ́ ẹ gbádùn ìrọ̀lẹ́ yín síwájú àti síwájú sí i. Ó di lábọ̀.